Well, the Bond events for me have been fabulous because we don't deal with manufacturers in our studio. If we did, we would never get any work done. So what this allows me to do is take a few days out of my schedule, get out of the studio and have one-on-one meetings to really understand who I can deal with at a company with product that I want to utilize. And it also gives me a touch point down the road that if I do have issues or if I do have a project that I need to bring somebody on, I can talk to someone at a very high level and get a return phone call. Bond is really the only trade show. I don't consider this a trade show, I consider this more as a professional meeting setting where I can kind of capture who I want to talk to. Either it's colleagues or it's vendors and build a relationship.
Bond is extremely professional, very well organized, and I truly feel that the Bond team really gets what's needed from an architect standpoint, but also from a vendor standpoint of the exposure to the decision makers, the principals. You're meeting manufacturer principals and you're meeting architectural principals. So it's decision makers. That's where I find Bond is a perfect opportunity to meet new vendors, manufacturers, suppliers from a global perspective. What I really enjoy is the camaraderie and the interaction with other architects, my peers. There's no other platform where I have an opportunity to meet with my peers in a 3-4 day environment where we are interacting, talking about what we believe is our own individual problems and finding out that we're all experiencing the same issues. And the opportunities for potential collaboration.
Salespeople will come in. They'll come in unannounced. Why? Because they're afraid that they can't get through the layers to meet the decision maker. So they'll do that. That's not a good way to do it because I'm busy in the middle of it. It insinuates that I'm sitting around waiting. What really has helped me is most of the time I meet with salespeople in a very hurried day. I will tell you, I think that the people that are here are closer to the founders of the companies. I design all the projects, I'm integrated, I don't have a large office. So I'm meeting people in the founders and how they created their culture, and I've got to meet them at a different level that is encouraging because the internet has made it more distant and kind of a feeling of connectivity, but you really need some face-to-face time, and I've just enjoyed meeting the people. Sales and service are often disconnected. They can't be in custom homes. Everything has to work together or it doesn't come out. It doesn't come out as a complete thought. I'm more like a director of a movie, producer of a movie. It's a moving part. You have to take all these talented people and put them together, but the experience at the end has to be something that people, when they experience it, they just are changed and they're emotionally moved by it. And it just takes a team, and I can't do it all by myself. So I've met 4 or 5 or 6 people that, they're integrated people. They love their jobs, they love their product, and then that allows me to, integrate that into the process. So, and we just the last 3 months saying we have to have a pool that disappears in the deck, and I just found a product that was a solution to that. It's actually a good focused use of time and well thought out. So I'm kind of surprised, actually. It's very, very well done. So
it just opens up a world of possibilities. I've met so many great vendors and suppliers here who I didn't know they existed, nor did I know their product existed. The great thing about the Bond Custom events is that they put people together who, I need what they do, they need me to spec them, and so it's a great marriage, and I think that's the success, at least for me, of coming to these events. Setup works really effectively. This is a very effective way in a fairly short amount of time. I mean, really, it's a Friday. It's one day you're giving up out of office time. That's it. So, but there's such a wealth of knowledge to be gained here from these suppliers that it's worth a day.